This is my Minecraft survival world, in which we are attempting to build massive epic kingdoms throughout. And we have been building some crazy survival projects so far. With today a medieval college, with fully decorated classrooms, an inner courtyard, stables for traveling to school and a beautiful garden next to it. How do we get there? I will show you. This build is inspired by a building I used to work at as a waiter. It used to be an old monastery, now used as a restaurant. I've always felt inspired by this building, so I think it is a beautiful tribute. The stable buildings will be glorified and rich, matching in style and color with the college next doors, tying the area together. Let's fill in the groundworks and go from there. I appreciate you being here very much, and please make sure to leave a like if you support this series. Whew, that's the entire area prepared for the college. I struggled with building the pattern in quick time, but it's done and looking nice. Now very open, but there is of course planters and details yet to be added to the plaza. You've also seen me add the road in, connecting the city to the arena, build a quay wall and clear everything up a bit. Now it is time to build the foundation of the college and go vertical for the first time today. Let's do it. But before we can do anything at all, let's grab some resources and get ready to construct this build. I decided to combine this and the next video a bit, because in the next video I need to clear out a massive hole underground, and for this video I need a lot of resources like andesite and deep slate. So let's get two birds with one stone. The building will have a medieval look with sharp pitched roof, turrets and towers. There will be classrooms with tall windows and high ceilings. I was just getting rid of these trees that were here to make some space. Then I noticed a big hole in the palace. I think this happened like about a month ago when the stone farm exploded. And the foundation is in. The true footprint of the college is laid out. You may notice the hole in the middle. I designed an open, not like courtyard, but a spot of open air nature. This will be surrounded with windows with the hallways behind them. Without the opening here, all the hallways would look very dark inside. I made these places that will host entrances into the school. There will be towers on these spots later on top. Let's build up further. I have a question for you all. Do you prefer videos with shaders or without them? Please let me know in the comments. The first two towers are in now, and there's two more of these to go in the back. At first I added cyan and blue glass in, but on the second one I thought about all black glass. It's subtle, but I think I will be going with the black option. It fits a lot better with the palace next to it. Let's place those other towers in before the walls. In here I've added in the last of the featured towers. These will give the college an old castle-like vibe with everything closed in. Before I add the walls, the last things to add are two halls on either side of the building. These will add some variation and perhaps the look that this building has been constructed and renovated over time, as a building of this age would likely have been. When you look at like old palaces in cities, they sometimes make museums out of them with different displays of how the building has changed all over time, and that's what we're going for here. The special features are all in and looking very unstable. To give the build structure and speed up the exterior, I will quickly be placing in all the wall segments. They will look very similar to the design already on display. Let's move through the building of the outside and then let's move inside. And there we are, all the walls are in. It looks amazing, I think. Missing a roof for sure, but this does already look like a medieval college type of building. It almost fits in a Harry Potter kind of world. Still very empty inside, except for the ground floor. I did already make a stairway into the inner courtyard. It is not meant for recreational use, but rather a source of light into the hallways. Speaking of, I will add the floors and stairs leading up to them now first, and after which I can add the walls dividing this open space into classrooms. Let's get to work. So I've continued with the indoors. The first floor and the ceiling are in, and so are the stairways. It is a bit dark in here, so some lanterns and chandeliers are needed. Going upstairs, you can see where I connected it up. And I've also made stairs up to the second floors in these side buildings, but a lot more work needs doing. First, I will add some inner walls and divide the classrooms from hallways. And finally, the roofs on, which will finish off the structure itself. The rooms have been divided and hallways have been created. It is filling up the space nicely. Yeah, it is still a bit dark, but some differing light sources will definitely help. I was hoping at first that these massive windows would let in more lights, but no luck. I think that's part of the shaders. Upstairs, it looks a bit like a jigsaw puzzle, with the hallway leading around the inner courtyard. Now the last structural part is the roof, and that is what I will be adding in now. Let's do this. Roofs on were airtight, and I even decided to add some little turrets up top to finish it off nicely. Inside, all rooms are prepped for the finishing touches with school furniture and a restaurant for lunchtime. Let's finish the inside, make the stables and add the garden, and at the end I will show you a finished result with the tour and cinematics. Stay around for those. There it all is, the medieval college in all its glory. I will give you a tour around the school grounds. Coming in, we're met with a small reception desk and a place for students to eat. Adjacent to the tables, of course, there's a small kitchen to provide said food. Going upstairs, here are most of the classrooms in similar style. Lots of school benches, a board to write on, teachers' desks, some books and paintings. Going up one of these side buildings, I've placed in a small laboratory for studying nature. On the other side of the road, I provided some luxurious stables for the students to settle their horses. Coming through to the other side of the build, here is the mentioned garden, forming a great divide between the college and the palace building. Seeing as these colors differ greatly, a nice natural divide is very welcome, with some huge custom trees in there mixed with all the flowers and bushes. And that brings us to the end of the video, save for some cinematics. Thank you for being here, make sure to like and subscribe with the bell on to know when the next video drops. I am Golsie and have a nice day.